Amen. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I have the singular honor and privilege to invite Mr. Baxton Nomofai, the head of business news of 12-time best television station, Channels TV, to take it off from here. Thank you and God bless you.
The Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Executive Governor of Lagos of Kogi State, that is what you call undressing in public. But when you have the Vice President who was a Lagos man and sitting with the Executive Governor of Kogi State, who also has the confluent state where you have Rivers, Niger, and Benue, you can be sure there is no better partnership on economy and investments. Please, let's put our hands together for them. My business here today is to conduct the business side of this investment summit, and we'll have to do it as business. And that means, first and foremost, we'll keep to time. And we have less than 2 hours from now to do that. So I will implore every speaker who will be coming up here and those who will be performing in the next 30 minutes or thereabout to please keep to time. Time is money. And that is something we need to fix. We're starting very long behind schedule, and we have our development partners and business executives and bank CEOs seated in this hall for a couple of hours. So we need to fix the culture of African time. But quickly, let me bring forward, to give us a very short welcome address, Elder Simon Achuba, the Deputy Governor of Kogi State. Let's put our hands together for him, please.
Your Excellency, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, GCON, the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Your Excellency, Alhaji Yahya Bello, the Executive Governor of Kogi State. Your Excellency, Alhaji Atiku Bagudu, the Executive Governor of Kebbi State. Your Excellency, Right Honorable Philip Shaibu, the Deputy Governor of Edo State. The Honorable Speaker, Kogi State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Prince Kolawole Matthew. My Lord, Honorable Justice Nasiru Ajana, CON, the Chief Judge of Kogi State. Honorable members of the National and State Assemblies here present, all Progressive Congress, National and State Executive Council members here present, Honorable Minister of Solid Minerals Development and former Governor of Ekiti State, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, Honorable Minister of State for Labor and Employment, Professor Steve Ocheni, the Executive Chairman, Federal Inland Revenue Service, Mr. Babatunde, here represented by the Executive Secretary Joint Task Board, Senior Special Assistant to the President on Economic and Management Team, Mr. Delapo Bright, the Senior Special Assistant on Job Creation and Power, Mr. Folabi Imokedu, the Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer, Development Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Tony Opanachi, the Executive Director, Nigeria Incentive-Based Risk Sharing System for Agricultural Lending, CBN Abuja, Mr. Babajide Arowa Safi, and other managing directors and heads of various financial institutions and organizations here present. The chairman, Dangote Group of Companies, ably represented by the honorary advisor, Engineer Joseph Makoju, members of the diplomatic corps, the secretary to the state government, Dr. Mrs. Ayoade Folashade Arike, the chief of staff, Honorable Edward Onoja, the Honorable Commissioner for Finance and Economic Development, Alhaji Asiwaju Idris, and other members of the State Executive Council here present. The keynote presenter, Professor Mike Kwamashe, the lead presenter, Hajia Fatima Shinkafi, the Executive Secretary, Solid Minerals Development Fund, Algon Chairman, and the Administrator of Ijumu Local Government, Alhaji Isa Taufik, and other local government administrators here present. Heads of security agencies in attendance, His Imperial Majesty, Oba Adeyeye Enita Ogunwusi Ojaja II, the Ooni of Ife, is on his way. He will soon be with us. The Ata Igala and President Kogi State Council of Chiefs, ably represented by His Royal Highness Alhaji Buka Khalid, the Ohiegba of Muzu. Your Royal Majesty Alhaji Dr. Ado Ibrahim, CON, the Ohinoyi of Igbria Land, and Vice President, Kogi State Council of Chiefs. Other Royal Majesties and Highnesses here present, representatives of non-governmental organizations, captains of industries, leaders of organized private sectors, and opinion holders, other stakeholders in the economic sector, participants in this economic summit, other invited guests, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to welcome you today to this first Kogi State Investment Summit. I'm playing three roles here today. First, I'm here as the chairman of the planning committee assembled by His Excellency Alhaji Yahaya Bello to organize this summit. Secondly, I'm the deputy governor of the rising state of Kogi State. And thirdly, and most importantly, I'm here as the proud son of Kogi State and the son of a farmer. This summit is the outcome of a long process of consultation between relevant stakeholders and the state government contingent on the policies we have set out for the economic development of Kogi State, as outlined in the new direction blueprint of the administration of His Excellency Alhaji Yahaya Bello. I am particularly pleased and honored to welcome the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Professor Yemi Osinbajo, who has come to join us today as Chief Guest of Honor. I am confident that he will put his specialized knowledge at our disposal today to strengthen our deliberations on how best to fast-track the state's economic growth. The government and people of Kogi State are indeed grateful to you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, for honoring our invitation, we are most grateful. It is my delight and honor to also welcome all the state governors here, in particular the Governor of Kebbi State, Alhaji Atiku Bagudu, and other representatives of governors who are here, in particular the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Shaibu, and other honorable ministers who have come to identify with our efforts to reposition Kogi State for accelerated